This is the updated version of the C-head. This is the angled back model. It's designed specifically to fit up against the side of a sloping hull. In other respects, it's exactly the same as the box model. On the newer C-heads, you'll notice that some changes have been made. Number one, there's no longer a gasket here. It wasn't really necessary. And now this is constructed completely from plastic, PVC plastic and phenolic plastic, as well as epoxy plastic on the urine diverter. The interior of the angle back, you'll see, has a raised pedestal in the back to allow for the angle, which uses a slightly smaller collection container. The angle back is cut away on this edge 3 inches by 3 inches, as I said, to allow it to fit up against the sloping side of a hull. The back still has the removable panel. This is for cutting a ventilation hole if you decide to ventilate the toilet. That way, if you decide to move the toilet to another location, or you need the hole cut in another place, you can easily replace this panel. You can also see that the new toilet seat will remain in an open position by itself. This is the 3.5 gallon collection container. Even though it's smaller than the standard 5 gallon collection container, it still holds the same amount. The reason is that in both cases you only wind up using the bottom 6 inches. This will hold 2 weeks waste for one person using it, or 1 week's worth of waste with 2 people using it. I'm going to insert the collection container inside the housing. And also the 1 gallon urine collection container, which you see is a common water jug. The handle will be pointed towards the back so that it will sit like this. You can see the jug in the side glass window in the front. Also, the cap can be placed down inside on the shelf or back here on the collection container. The sealing lid covers the opening when the toilet's not being used. When you're using the toilet, simply remove the sealing lid, place it right there. When you're done, return the sealing lid to cover the opening. Go ahead and close the toilet seat. Once you've used the toilet, of course, you want to insert the churn handle. Turn it approximately 15 to 20 times. Remove the churn handle, and you're done. Now you can stow the churn handle on the side by mounting a boat hook on the side of the toilet. The handle will sit simply like that. There are some other options for storing the handle. You can tighten this up so that the handle has a snug fit. You can also use a simple cleat, in this case a small stainless steel Hirschhoff cleat, mounted on the side here, which you can use as handles for lifting the housing when such occasion arises. This is also part of the lash down system that you can see on the video for securing the housing. Your C-head also comes with one of these containers, one of these full of peat moss or coir or sawdust is plenty for the initial charge. Just fill this to the top and pour it directly into the container. Now, after about 3 days use, you might want to go ahead and add a second container, and that should be enough until you're ready to empty it at the end of a week.